In any business, it is so important to know what is your niche. What's the thing you want to be known for? What's your guru label? What's your expertise that the world is going to know? When they hear this, they hear your name, they see your face. Today we're talking about what is your niche. And by the way, I put out videos every single week to help entrepreneurs grow their business and scale their audience and ROI, so be sure to subscribe for more of that. So what is your niche? If I were to be sitting across from you, we're having coffee, I'm picking your brain, I'm asking you, what is your niche? What are you known for? What's the industry you work in? What's your expertise? What do people say that you are the go-to? What are you all about? But how do we actually dial down your niche? You know, if we just look at, there's three core markets: health, wealth, and relationships. You know, you're not just like the relationships person or the wealth person or the health person. And maybe there are those people, but how do we dial down your specific niche, the sub-niche within the niche that you become the absolute expert on? You can look at so many experts right now and know that they are the specific expert in, let's say if we look at health, there's a weight loss niche, there's an exercise niche, there's nutrition niche, and even between those, like to dial that down even further, maybe in nutrition, there's the keto diet, there's paleo, see how you can keep whittling it down to a specific sub-niche. There's this saying that the riches are in the niches. I guess that's depending on how you say the word. I say niche, and I know that some people say niche, but really you are going to grow and be more successful and be known as the go-to in your niche when you have dialed down the very specific expertise that you want to be known for. I know that might sound a little bit counterintuitive, that if you can have a bigger market if you just spoke to people about just health in general. But when you can dial down and be very specific, people will know exactly to go to you. So whether you're the keto person or the paleo person or whatever that expertise is, when you can whittle it down and be known as that person and have your niche very dialed in, even though it might rule out some of the people that are trying different lifestyles or different diets or different kinds of things that are similar to your industry but not the exact same, that's what's going to make you stand out and are going to elevate your status by being the expert in that space. So after you've narrowed down your niche to know exactly what you want to be known for, then the next thing you have to ask yourself is there actually a market for this niche? Is this something that people actually want? There's a really great book, which I can link below, that you can get a free copy of this book, Russell Brunson's book, Expert Secrets. And he talks a lot about new opportunity versus improvement offer. He also talks a lot about red ocean versus blue ocean. The red ocean is the industry that's so competitive, and we say red ocean because you think of like the big fish fighting over each other, that the waters become bloodied. The blue ocean is where there's clear horizons, there's so many opportunities, there's no competition here, and it's yours for the taking. However, the disadvantage in this is that it might be so blue that the market doesn't realize that it's something that they need or want. You want to be able to, of course, sell your products and services to a market that knows that this is a solution that they need. If it's so blue that they find something they don't feel like it's a problem, you have to convince your market that there's a problem. There's not a problem. So that's where we want to find kind of the purple ocean, the in-between. So if you can take something that's from the red ocean, take an industry that's very competitive, something that we already know that people are interested in, and that's where you narrow down the niche from there and can make it a new opportunity or an opportunity switch, which again, Russell talks about in his book, Expert Secrets, which I'll link below. That's how you can tell if you have something that's going to be tested and profitable in the market. And that's where you're going to also test this. So when you've created this offer, have like a beta, whether that's a select audience that you can send this to, that you can work with and get some testimonials, get some feedback on your product or service or offering, and know, is this something that people would be interested in? When you have the results from that testing, that's where you can then bring this product to market even more and be known as the go-to in that niche. Let me give you an example from this. Let's say we've already talked about health and weight loss and nutrition. That's a red ocean. That's a very saturated market. There's tons of people who are trying to get healthy, trying to have the best nutrition, to lose weight. But how can you niche that down even more? And I actually have a client who is so incredible at this. Her name is Christy Code Red. You can check out her YouTube channel. She's someone that, although again, like I said, weight loss and nutrition is so saturated, she created her own market by creating the Code Red lifestyle. She took what was kind of of already working with nutrition coaching, with the keto diet, and created her own diet, and was able to still use pieces from those markets and create a whole new lifestyle that focuses on real food, water, and sleep, losing up to 10% of your body weight without shakes, diet pills, or even exercise. And because of that new opportunity that she brings to the market, it's been such an amazing movement. And the people who are on the Code Red lifestyle call themselves Code Red Rebels, and they're so excited about the results that they're getting. So when you can find a niche and be able to create your own sub niche from that niche and bring it to the market in a new way, that's when you win. I'd love to know what your niche is, or even if you're in the middle of trying to figure out what that is, comment below. I'd love to know. And if you need help with discovering what's your niche, how do you bring it to the market, I have a 21-day Infinite Video Impact Challenge where every day over the 21 days, I'm helping you to discover your offer, how to build out your messaging, and bring it to the market. So click the link below or go to Infinite Impact Challenge to learn more. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe for more weekly videos.